Should you consent to a search by the police? Typical lawyer answer is it depends, and it really does depend on the situation that you find yourself in, but generally speaking, do not consent. If the police want to get a warrant, have them go out and get a warrant. Chances are they're not going to be successful in doing that. What I'll say about not giving consent, you can't just be shaking your head, no, I don't give consent. You need to be verbal and you need to be saying it on repeat. I do not consent to the search. I do not consent to the search. You have to be saying this on loop. We had a case recently and it was a car stop and there was a gun in, I think, the glove compartment. The client, and you couldn't see the client on video at the time this conversation was happening because only one of the officers had the body cam on, or maybe it was a dash cam. You don't actually see the client shake his head, but you hear the client say, I do not consent to the search, I do not consent to the search. And so the DA's office ended up dumping the case because even though you couldn't see the client, you heard the client repeatedly say, I'm not consenting, I'm not consenting. And the cops did what they do and they searched the car and they found the. But guess what? There was no consent to search and they could not articulate how they were able to get into the locked glove box to look for the gun. So don't consent. And when you choose not to consent, signal it with your head by shaking out and also repeatedly say, I'm not consenting. I'm not consenting. That's the only way you preserve the issue. And that's the only way you make a record for the suppression hearing down the road if your case gets that far.